In this video, I'm actually not going to really try to do the investigation. I'm going to introduce you to all 7 first possession, how to use them, some basic uses for them, pros and cons to using possessions. So I'm going to grab a flashlight, camera, UV, because that's what I've always been doing. Box. This challenge is otherwise amateur, except that you won't lose items on death, and it has all 7 first possessions, so I don't give videos. I'm just going to go over the basics about them. Turn on some lights. Alright, so first one we're going to have, this is the location. The cursed possessions will always be on fixed locations given the map, and on several maps such as the high school, prison, and Sunny Meadows, they'll all actually be in one room, so you don't. So, drop E, pick up the music box. Now, when you use the music box, it starts to play a little melody called Drift. You will hear the ghost singing along to that. Ghost was within, I think it's 5 meters during the song. It will slowly walk towards it. That's a time for you to snag a picture. However, once it reaches the music box, it will start first hunt. First hunt adds 20 seconds to the clock for the hunt length, whatever it normally would be. So amateur, small map, 20 seconds makes it. First hunt has no grace period. The moment it starts a cursed hunt, it can kill. This can be a little unsettling for new players because they're not used to dealing with that. Normally, though, the time you're going to get the cursed possession, you're going to know it's coming. And then every hunt after the cursed hunt will have 20 seconds. However, normal hunts after cursed hunt still obey like the grace period. So hunts after that will still be 5 seconds. There's also a possibility that using the object, basically all the objects drain sanity in some way. Music box drains like 0.5% to any nearby players. That includes yourself, but if you have your team huddle, they'll still. If you let it go fully, hard time that it can play, I think that's 70%, if I'm not mistaken. If you toss the music box to the ground while it's playing, actually I think period, call it the grenade, tossing the box, once it hits the floor will can be an object that can be used to troll other players, but yeah, once it's over. Now I've set this to it can start a hunt because there's no way to have a ghost be able to hunt and not kill, but I won't lose it. So let's play it and see what happens. We can hear where the music is coming, or where the ghost is, but it's singing. It's close enough to start. It sounds like it's from the garage. Okay, once you go outside, though, it stops. Okay, now I've stepped outside so that it wouldn't do that, but you can only use the cursed possession. It also drains sanity. So let's take a look. I can't remember how long, but it's 2.5% per second. Okay, so we're down to 64, 65. I'll let it basically get about halfway through. I'm going to pop sanity medication, which will bring us up to 100. We'll move on. This may have to be done over the course of several investigations, too. We'll take pictures of things. Okay, the next one is the haunted mirror. It really only has, well, it has a couple of uses, but look at it, you will see where the ghost room is. However, the practice of picking up the mirror, even to turn it on, even for a split second, will cause at least 20% of your sanity to drain. Otherwise, it's 7.5 per second. So if you pick it up for 1 or 2 seconds, it's still going to be at least 20%. If you pick it up 3, then then yeah, it'll be more than 20. So let's just flash it. Okay, lost 20. It's in the garage. Taking. Yep, you'll see we're at 80%. If you keep it going until you hit 0 sanity, it will break the mirror, which will cause a curse taunt. This is one of the few things that you can actually use multiple times. So you can bring it up, bring it down, and since it's very reliable, how much sanity it drains, if you need to drain 20% twice, 60%, do it 3 times. So it's a very reliable thing to have, but it has very limited use. Really, the only thing other than drain does is just tell you where the ghost room is. Not where the ghost currently is, but the ghost room. If you have multiple players, and you have somebody in there, you'll also see. So let's go on to the next object. That's the tarot cards. Basically, there's a bunch of different cards. The deck is 10 cards of 10 random cards of several different ones that you have. Bring up a thing just so I don't get it. Okay. So you got the tower card. That'll cause an interaction, and it'll double all the ghost activity seconds. It's not bad or good. You don't. Oh. We didn't target a cursed hunt yet with stuff, so where did I? Now, actually, what ghost I have here might be. I'm still at 80% or whatever. Then this may be a demon. Oh no, I'm at 29. Oh wait, that's strange. I lose be a djinn or something. Well, I'm gonna go to another investigation, and I'll continue from the next one. Fortunately, since I've set it not to lose items, death, I'm not getting any rewards for this, but that's fine. Just scrap my usual stuff. And we'll move on to the tarot cards. So anyways, going back to the tarot cards, you basically get 10 randomly generated cards from all the possibilities. It could be 10 of the same one, it could be different. You might get all the different types of tarot cards in 10. Anything's possible. So yeah, going back to tower, causes an interaction, doubles ghost activity per second. It's a pretty benign card. Not going to see anything to it and helpful. Then you got the Wheel of Fortune. This could be good or bad. If it burns up green, now basically when you draw a card, it shows you the card, then it burns up. If it's blue like the tower, then it's neutral. A sanity gain. Anyways, going back to the Wheel of Fortune, burns green, 25% sanity. Red, you lose 20% sanity. Then there's the Fool. You don't actually draw this card directly. It'll say it's one card, and then it'll turn into the Fool. Nothing will happen. You draw the tarot cards during a hunt, every single one of them. That way, it keeps you from drawing more cards more fixed. Next, you got the Devil card. It triggers a ghost event that walks to the nearest player where the ghost is. It'll burn up pink. Often enough, when it does this, well, it triggers it to the nearest player. It may be too fast for you to get a picture, too. And it could be any ghost event, including the orb, so keep that in mind. You'll probably have a collision, so you could be losing 10, 15. Next, you got the Death card. It instantly triggers a cursed hunt. You don't lose any sanity by drawing it, but just keep that. Pulling this off, yeah, ghost room, you could be instantly dead because you got the hermit card. It moves the ghost back to its room and it keeps it there. There's several situations where this definitely helps. It doesn't affect ghost events or anything. Then you got the sun card. Anybody draws it instantly back to 100% sanity. So that's good. So then you got the moon card, the opposite. Drops you down to 0% again. Sometimes good, sometimes. You got the high priestess card. This is like one of the most powerful things in the game so far, where it will revive random dead player. If you're multiplayer and somebody's dead, it'll revive them. If there's multiple people dead, it will pick one of them at random. However, the way it works is if nobody is dead, single player, it will give you essentially a 1-up. However, multiple don't stack. You can't get like 5 High Priestess cards. You have 5. Drawing one of these things is great because the next time you die, you will revive and you can't be killed again in that same hunt. So if this is on higher difficulty where or somebody dying doesn't hunt, yeah, you're immune. Then the opposite of that is a hangman. You draw it, you're instantly dead. You do not pass go, you do not collect money. If you have it set to friendly ghost, it'll automatically give. So anyways, those are all the cards. You'll get 10 of some combination. So we'll do an investigation where we're just going to draw the cards and see what we get. Once you've drawn all 10, once they're all 10, you'll have cursed hunts. They'll all be to 20 seconds. Even if you didn't get a cursed hunt like the death card, all the hunts from then on will be normal hunts as if they were just 20 seconds. Not with the loss of grace period. So let's try some. Okay, Hermit. Back in its room, wherever that room is. Hermit again. Okay. Oh. And it just collided with us. I don't know. But yeah, you'll notice the Hermit card didn't have any effect on ghost events. It doesn't affect them. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Bad. Wheel of Fortune. Good. Down to 0. Down up to 100. Oh, Fool card. Death just started a hunt. Okay, I'm really not sure from the hunt what it might be now, but we're now getting all the hunts in 35 seconds. So that was the terrible. Not even sure where we are on sanity. Okay, so what do we want to take a look at next? Well, let's look at the voodoo doll. It's got... For some people, it's the worst object in the game, but good thing about it is it's usually not instant death. It's essentially playing Russian roulette. Pick any of the other pens. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 pins. Pick the heart pin, and they're random. You don't have control over which pin. Does the heart pin, instant curse tone. Does the other ones, it does some kind of interaction. Lose 5% of your sanity. You do the heart pin, you also lose 10%, but it also starts a curse. 1, 2. Okay, so it's probably in the kitchen. I'm actually thinking it's a Thay, to be honest. But that's beside the point. I don't care any rewards. So now I could pop the rest of the pens and lose sanity. Now it's possible to pop all the pens, lose sanity, and get a hunt that way. It doesn't automatically become first. We've done those objects. Let's see where our sanity is sitting. 35. Okay. Pop some more. Get out matches and take sandy thing with me. At the UV. Okay, so we've got a couple more. One, this is the monkey's paw, the newest of the cursed possession. Long as holding it, only when you're holding it, make wishes. Get 5 on amateur, and then it goes down to 3. You can find the wishes throughout the game. There's kind of a puzzle system. There's a bunch of different questions you can, wishes you can make. I don't even remember all of them, to be honest. But it doesn't reduce your sanity automatically. So you can either figure out the question yourself. I wish to see the ghost. You know, it triggers a ghost event, but suddenly you get a dark fog. And it'll be there for 5 seconds, sort of like the summoning circle. Then it triggers a ghost hunt. However, for the entire duration of that hunt, won't be able, you'll have really obscured vision. You'll almost be activity. I wish for activity or whatever doubles all the activity. Then the fuse box blows and the exit is locked. Doesn't automatically start a hunt. But if you're really desperate, mind you, it's going to break the fuse box. You can never turn on lights in the location again. Wish to trap the ghost, he teleports it to its room, locks all the doors to that 1 minute. And for that minute, it can't hunt, roam, abilities, whatever. But it'll also lock all the doors player who wished. Then after that minute, it will start a first time. And the doors will all unlock, although there's a chance. Don't do it after. Then you got I wish to be sane, I wish for sanity, whatever. Sets your sanity to 50 and doubles you. 50% increase on your passive sanity. And then it changes the ghost room to random. Whether or not that works for Oreo, I'm not sure. Then there's I wish to be safe, opens up a spot. The lights in the player's room shatters, and the ghost for the rest of the game. Player, well, since they're electronics, that it always be able to hear the player arrange. I wish to leave is a pretty good one. Unlocks all the exit doors, including during a hunt. However, it will slow your speed for seconds, and it reduces your vision also for seconds. I wish to revive a friend. Revives a friend like the High Priestess card. But you have a 50-50 chance that making a wish, you die. I wish for knowledge is an interesting one. It's a big bomb, too. They remove an incorrect evidence and all the ghosts associated with that incorrect evidence. Then it'll start a hunt next to the person wanting knowledge. You have muffled audio and reduced vision until either they die or they're out. Now, you had a High Priestess on you and you got revived. That reduction disappears. And then you can wish for certain types of weather. May or may not be useful. It temporarily blinds you while it changes. It's 25% sanity. Which can be useful if you need to get rid of sanity. And then I wish for anything just gives you a ring. So let's make it. I wish for sanity. Okay, so I'm at 50%. I wish for rain. So I think I'm at 20. I'm either at 25 or below sanity. I'm not really sure. Yeah, about 25%. Yep. Okay. Obviously, the wishes don't work, and you can wish multiple. I wish for sanity. I want sanity. Just a ghost event. I wish to be free. I wish to get out of here. I wish to unlock all the doors. Oh, got me. Alright, so we died with the last attempt, but that's fine. Just gonna grab the light. Chiz here. We got 2 more to check out. Tanglewood, they both spawn in the basement. First one is a summoning circle. Probably saw me use this in the previous video. Lighting each of these candles, all of them, summon the ghosts in the middle here for 5 seconds, and then it'll start a curse time. During that 5 seconds, you could get all sorts of... Counts as a ghost event. Get a picture of the ghost. You could put motion sensor here, get that information. Do incense, you could do all sorts of things. Lighting each candle reduces your sanity. Sanity happens to hit 0%. Before you start it, it will instantly just trigger a hunt right here. You also want to be careful not to go in. You want to have about at least 80%, maybe 90% sanity before you actually attempt this. Yeah, show you how this works. See? Okay, that's how that one works. You can only use the summoning circle once. However, if you light some of the candles, they will extinguish, but you still have that sanity. Let's see. Plus 59%. Maybe they've reduced that. Okay, so I'm gonna use some old tonic here, and lastly, we've got the Ouija board, which is also the oldest of the curse possession. You basically ask a question, you get answered. You can get very direct information. No, you can't ask the ghost what to do. Trust me, we've all tried. But you can ask the ghost's room. You can ask where the ghost is, which, by the way, are different questions. You can ask the location of the bone. You can ask how old it is. Depending on the question, it may take more different sanity drains. So asking the bone or where it is, like 40-50% there. Of course, if you hit 0 while you're using this thing, it will shatter. So, and most importantly, I'm going to tell it goodbye when you're done with the question. Don't step away, instant curse time. Breaks. Let's try a question. Where is your room? Goodbye. voiceover. Okay. Always nerve-wracking. Where's the bone? Okay, so there we go. And you see I blew up the, which comes from draining too much sanity. Again, if it hits 0 when you're asking a question, don't have enough sanity to pay for the question. Boom. Anyway, so that's all the cursed possessions, and they can be a lot of fun to play with. There's a lot of trolling to be done too, so be careful in lobbies. Somebody's really asking for cursed possessions, you'll get screwed. Such as using music box as a grenade, going to the edge with the Ouija board and playing hide and seek, which obviously starts a countdown to a hunt, and a couple other things. But it can be a lot of fun, like tarot card roulette. So yeah, you don't have to use the cursed possessions, and they always. So have a good one.